What is going on, you guys? It's your girl Diana, back at you with another YouTube video. Earlier today, the latest episode of Pokémon Horizons, the brand new Pokémon anime, aired in Japan, and we also got a preview of what we're supposed to be seeing in next week's episode. However, that's not the only preview that we got, because we now have the episode titles for the next few episodes. And there is some very interesting characters that will be making an appearance in the anime. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So yesterday I did already go over the synopsis for what's supposed to be happening in episode 6 next week, but in case you missed that video, the synopsis for our upcoming episode is: the explorers who have their sights on Liko and her pendant land on the island and stand in the way of the rising Volt Tacklers. Liko and Roy work together and put up a good fight with a combination of Sprigatito and Fuecoco, but Amethio and Cerulege close in on them, which that kind of seems like an unfair matchup to me. You have two baby starter Pokemon against a fully evolved Pokemon, and considering that one is a grass type, I would imagine that it's pretty weak, at least in this situation. We love Sprigatito though. I'm literally wearing my Sprigatito hoodie that I made myself. Actually, this is a crew neck, but you get what I'm saying. Hit your girl up if you want custom merch. But back to the episode synopsis, it says, just then, Liko's pendant shines again, and there's something strange going on with Roy's ancient Pokeball, which yesterday I was talking about how I think that we're finally gonna see that terastallized shiny Rayquaza that they keep teasing in all of the trailers. And in my head, since Liko's pendant and Roy's Pokeball keep interacting, they're obviously connected, so what my train of thought was is that the little baby Terapagos is going to allow whatever is inside of the ancient Pokeball, most likely this Rayquaza, to terastallize, and that is how we are finally going to see this terastallized shiny Rayquaza. Because Roy doesn't even know what's in his own Pokeball. He says it doesn't open, he thinks it's empty. Look at the trailer here, which RIP to Sprigatito and Fuecoco getting absolutely destroyed by this Cerulege. We can see Liko's pendant and Roy's Pokeball interacting once again. They're both glowing at the same time. And if we skip towards the end of the trailer, the Pokeball actually opens and shoots a beam of light into the sky, which obviously every single time we've seen this terastallized Rayquaza, it's been in the clouds. So I feel like I'm on the right track here, and that this is going to be the first time that we're going to be able to see terastallization in the anime. And it's going to be because Liko has this baby Terapagos, which of course Terapagos is supposedly supposed to be what's behind the terrestrial phenomenon, at least according to the Scarlet and Violet books. It's what creates all of the crystals. And in the game, if you do terastallize your Pokemon, you need to recharge your Pokeball's Terra Orb, which obviously he just has an ancient Pokeball. He doesn't have like a special Pokeball like we do in the game, so how else would he be able to terastallize? Obviously he's gonna need the help of baby Terapagos. Obviously I'm just speculating, but I feel like I'm on the right track here. But this is where things start to get good, because 34 minutes ago, that's how you know that this is piping hot tea. We now have the episode titles for episodes 7, 8, 9, and 10. So episode 7 is Special Training Captain Pikachu, so this is definitely going to be an episode that centers around Captain Pikachu. We then have Mystery of the Unopening Door, which I feel like is probably going to have something to do with Area 0 maybe, since that's a big metal door. Because in the games, technically you're not even able to go into Area 0 until you finish the game. The door won't open. So maybe we are actually going to get Area 0 in the anime, and maybe Paldea will play a bigger role than we thought. Especially since episode 9 is titled Arrival in Paldea, so they will be going to Paldea in the anime. I know that was like a big concern for everyone, especially because this anime is supposed to be like open world technically. They're going to be traveling everywhere, and it actually started in the Kanto region, but fear not, we will be going to Paldea. And the one that I'm most excited for is episode 10, where it says NEMONA, Brassius, and so we don't even know who else from the actual games is going to be introduced in this episode, but we are getting NEMONA. Bro, I am so excited to see her in the anime. I feel like she's going to be such a great character, and I hope that she has a bigger role than just being like a cameo in this episode or something like that. Like, I really hope they stay in Paldea for a little bit so that she can tag along with them and they can figure out what's going on in like Area 0 or something. Brassius I could care less about, he kind of weird. But I feel like this is where we're going to be introduced to that mysterious streamer character that they introduced to us before the anime actually aired, that's in like the little costume, which everybody already thinks that it's Iono because she's quite literally a streamer. And the description of that character did say a popular streamer. But this honestly has me so excited. I cannot wait for episode 10, and I'm honestly a little bit in shock and awe that they are going to actually be mixing the video game characters with the actual anime characters, because everybody thought that these were gonna be like two completely separate things. They weren't gonna be related in any way, shape, or form. But judging by these episode titles, they seem to be very related, especially with the unopening door, arrival in Paldea, and tossing in some of the bigger characters from the actual video games. So this definitely gives them brownie points in my book. But there you have it. That is our latest update on the new Pokemon anime, Pokemon Horizons. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of the next couple of episodes, and if you're just as excited as I am to see NEMONA in the actual anime, because I'm literally fangirling. I love her so much. She's literally like my favorite character. I also relate to her heavily because I literally just non-stop battle. That's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, I kindly suggest that you consider subscribing so that I can continue to make content for you guys. And if you are already subscribed and you would like another way to support the channel, feel free to check out the merch store. There is a link down below in the description that takes you to not only my merch store, but also all of my other socials so you can keep up with what I'm doing on a daily basis. But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to those of you who have joined the channel as members. I appreciate you all so much. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.